I made it home safe from the beach today. I had a great time, but I sure was ready for some good old southern cooking, so I decided to get my ham bone out. I put probably 8 or 10 cups of water and 4 eggs in there with it, and I'm going to let that boil for a while. And I'm going to do ham and dumplings. So that's just a couple of cups of all-purpose flour, a little bit of buttermilk, mix it up, and then you just keep adding buttermilk till you get a dough. So I'm stirring it up in that bowl. I don't even use Crisco for this because I'm not making biscuits, I'm making dumplings. So you want your dumpling dough to be tougher than your biscuit dough. So it's okay. You know, like when you make biscuits, you don't want to over mix it or they'll be tough. Well, you want dumplings to be tough. So I floured my surface and put it out, and you can see that dough's still pretty soft. So what I do to get them, you know, thicker and not so sticky and soft is I keep adding flour to it. You don't want it to be sticky or soft at all. You want them to be kind of tough. So I'm just going to keep adding flour and folding it over until I feel like it's the right consistency. Y'all, that's what my aprons look like. We got them in all different colors and at least 2 different logos on them. But I'm just taking my rolling pin now and I'm going to roll them out until they're thin, like real, just about as thin as you can get them. They'll thicken back up. See how thin that is? It'll thicken back up in the soup. So I'm going to use a pizza cutter, so I just put a little flour on that blade, and you can cut them up however you want to. You can even just leave it in a ball and pinch them off. But for me, it's just easier to do it this way. I'm going to take that ham bone out and let it be cooling off. Let those eggs be cooling off. Now, my mom has always put boiled eggs in her chicken and dumplings and her ham and dumplings. And a lot of people, the last time I made dumplings, asked me about it because they said, I ain't never seen boiled eggs in dumplings. But it is so good. If y'all hadn't tried it, now don't do it if you don't like boiled eggs. But if you like boiled eggs, you definitely need to try them in your dumplings because they're so good. So I just used a spatula and scooped up little handfuls of dumplings at a time, and you add them to boiling water so they don't stick. So you need your broth to be boiling. And then I added salt and pepper and a little bit of that Morton's Nature seasoning. Stir it all up together. Turn your heat down a little, and right now you just need your dumplings to cook for a while. That's a bag of ham meat that I had in the freezer. I just wanted a little extra meat in mine. And now I'm taking the meat from the ham bone. That was still hot, so I had to be careful. Now I'm going to cut up my eggs. I know y'all think I'm crazy for adding boiled eggs in dumplings, but it's just the way I grew up eating dumplings. My mom has always done it, and it's delicious. And I love boiled eggs, too. And stir it all up together, but you're just right here. I'm just doing all this because the dumplings need time to cook anyways. So you just need your dumplings to be done on the inside of them. You know, you don't want it to be still doughy. But I eat mine with some good old cornbread, and it is so good. Y'all try this. Love you. Stay classy.